Hello, what's up, guys? My name is Nitin, and welcome to my channel Study with Nitin. And we will continue our science chapter Nutrition in Animal. Second part, digestion in grass-eating animal. In last video, I covered the whole digestive system, and this is my second video. Then tomorrow, I will again post a quiz. Many of you still have not done the quiz that I posted day before yesterday. So let's start. Digestion in grass-eating animals. Have you observed cows, buffaloes, and other grass-eating animals chewing continuously even when they are not eating? Actually, they quickly swallow the grass and store it in a part of the stomach called rumen. Yeah, guys, you have seen that the cows are roaming on the road, and still you can see a movement in their mouth like they are eating something, but there's no grass on the road. Then what are they eating? Actually, they just swallow the food quickly and store it in the part of a rumen. Then the food that is swallowed gets partially digested, and then it comes back to the mouth. Again, it would be very disgusting, like you vomit it in your mouth and you just eat it quickly in the mouth, and then just, oh my god, then it gets partially digested, then it goes to the mouth and it continues chewing, and they quickly swallow the food because the grass have some type of carbohydrate called cellulose, which all of us cannot digest. Cow have some uh, bacteria which help in digesting the cellulose. Then here the food gets partially digested and is called curd. The partially digested food gets to the mouth and it is called curd. But later the curd returns to the mouth in small lumps, and animal chews it. This process is called rumination. Rumination, and these animals are called ruminant. The animal which do the process called rumination are called ruminant. The grass is rich in cellulose, a type of carbohydrate. In ruminant, like cattle, deer, etc., bacteria present in rumen helps in digest of cellulose. Many animals, including human, cannot digest cellulose. Animals like horse, rabbit, etc., have a large sac-like structure called cecum between the esophagus and the small intestine. The cellulose of the food is digested here by the action of certain bacteria which are not present in human. You can see here there's the esophagus and this ball-like structure. You could see here the ball-like structure. This ball-like structure, it is called the cecum, and this is, wait a minute, and this is the small intestine, this is the esophagus, and this is the rumen. Now we can just erase everything. Bada boom, bada beam, and done. That was the rumen, and this you can see the cecum. This is the cecum. This is the cecum. I was just a little confused. It's okay, but there are many small organisms which do not have a mouth and a digestive system. Then how do they acquire and digest food in? So far you have learned about animals which possess the digestive system, but there are many small organisms which do not have a mouth or digestive system. Then how do they acquire and digest food? In the section below you will learn another interesting way of food intake. You can see this is called the amoeba. This is a single celled organism. We are multicellular organisms. We have hundreds and billions and million cells, but this is in single cell. You could think about it, how small will it be? Feeding and digestion in amoeba. Amoeba is a microscopic single-celled organism found in pond water. Amoeba has a cell membrane, rounded, dense nucleus, and many small bubble-like vacuoles in the cytoplasm. Amoeba constantly changes its shape and position. It pushes out one like or more like finger like projection called pseudopodia. P is silent, it is pseudopodia or false feet for movement. Pseudo means false and podia means leg. You can see many words which contain pseudo and capture food, like you can see this structure. Can you see it, or it is blurry till now? You could see this structure coming out. This is called the pseudopodia, and these are the food particles which go inside. Okay, and then it digests here. They digest here in the center. The digestive juices are released. Then they come out from here. You could see this is the nucleus and the jelly-like structure everywhere. This is the cytoplasm, and these are the other functioning parts of the cell. Now let's go ahead. Amoeba feeds on some microscopic organism. When it sends food, it pushes out pseudopodia around the food particle and engulfs it. The food becomes trapped in a food vacuole. Digestive juices are secreted into the vacuole. They act on the food and breaks it down into a simpler, gradually digested food is absorbed. The absorbed substances are used for growth, maintenance, and multiplication. The undigested residue of the food is expelled out by the vacuole. The basic process of digestion of food and release of energy is the same in all. In a later chapter, you will learn about the transport of food absorbed by the intestine to the various parts of body. Now we can do Now we could do some exercises. Fill in the blanks. The main step of nutrition in human are, you know that you learned the processes. Please remind it. The first process is ingestion, the taking in the food, intake of the food. The second part is the digestion. The third is absorption. Fourth is the assimilation. And the fifth is addition. Or you could say excretion. The largest gland in the human body, you all know, the liver. The stomach releases hydrochloric acid and dash juices when which act on the food. The bile juice and digestive juices, not the bile juice, because it says the juices. Not it's not a singular, but it's like the pancreatic, digestive juices, mucus, and the bile juice and pancreatic juice, which help which act on the food. The inner wall of the small intestine has many finger-like outgrowth called it is called the villi. It increases the surface area and absorbs the nutrients. And what does the inner wall of stomach produce? Yes, it produces mucus. The inner wall of the small intestine has many. Oh yeah, we have done this. Amoeba digests its foods in the. I just now told you it is called the vacuoles, the space where the food is digested. So I could tell you again. This is the nucleus. These are the pseudopodia. The food comes into the food vacuoles. Then it is digested. Then it is thrown out. Digested waste. Then it is thrown out from the cell. This is the nucleus, the brain of the cell. And now where were we? Okay, true and false. Digestion of starch starts in the stomach from. Yes, you're correct. It starts from the mouth and not the stomach. So it is false. The tongue helps in mixing food with saliva. Yes, it is true. The gallbladder temporarily stores bile juice. No, it is false. It permanently stores bile juice. It's not a thing that you could remove from your body. Bile juice is to be stored somewhere, and the gallbladder do the thing. The ruminants bring back swallowed grass into their mouth and chew it for some time. Yes, this is true. Now we have to take these are the MCQs. Fat is completely digested in. Think. Where does it digest completely? Yes, it digests in stomach is all we know. Water from the undigested food is absorbed mainly in the stomach, food pipe, and small intestine, large intestine. You would be thinking it would be small intestine. Then what does the large intestine do? It absorbs the excess water and the fibers. Now we have to match the following. Food components are food components and product of digestion. Fats are turned into fatty acids and glycerol. Proteins are turned into amino acid. The last carbohydrates are turned into sugar. What are villi? I want this answer in the comment section. What are villi? The first answer I get, I will do a shout out. Yes, I will. What are villi? What is their location and function? Please comment it down. Where is the bile produced? Bile juice produced? Which component of food does it help to digest? Bile juice is produced by the liver and it helps to digest the fats. Now we will continue. Name the type of carbohydrate that can be digested by the ruminant but not by human. Give the reason also. So the carbohydrate which human cannot but the ruminant cannot, ruminant can, is called the cellulose, and it can be digested by the ruminant but not the human because the ruminant have a part called cecum which have certain type of bacteria which help in digestion of cellulose. Why do we get instant energy from glucose? We get instant energy from glucose because it's turned into energy when we mix oxygen with the glucose. It forms carbohydrates and water and it releases energy. And we drink glucose juice because it's the simple form and we do not need very much. We do not need to digest it very much and hence it gives and hence it digests quickly than the other question. We will do it later or not, but I would like to end this video now as this video would be a little short from the last video because the last video was about the full digestive system. This video was just about the digestion in grass eating animal and amoeba, but today you learned very much that you learned something new, that it was not told in the class 6 as the grass eating animal have rumen and they are called ruminants, and amoeba, what is amoeba, a small organism, how do it digest food. This chapter was totally new to you, not fully new, but so there is an activity of labeling and digestive system. So I think we can do it. I think okay, so this is the stomach, this is the gallbladder, this is the pancreas. Okay, now let's come down. Now, and this is the large intestine, this is the appendix, this is the small intestine, this is the rectum, and the last, the most important is this is the anus and the end of the digestive system. So I hope you liked this video and you learned something new, and I hope this video was useful to you. So please like, share, comment down below and do the questions which I told you to do. And you know what? Then I will do a shout out. So in the next video I will do a quiz on the second chapter, nutrition in animals, and I will see if I get any responses from in the nutrition in plants quiz. So bye bye.